one of the most funny dummy, you know, copy-paste story from other people. Muhammad he have claiming that it's from his book, from his God. Here, if you see, there's a bunch of people who they are going to run away because those are Christians, and they will go inside the cave and they will stay inside the cave. And then people are asking Muhammad, how many are those people? Are they 3 and their dog, and they have a dog with them? Are they 4 and they have a dog with them? Are they 5? Are they 7? Are they 6? So Muhammad, because you do not know, so look what the answer. To avoid being embarrassed, he said, some they say they are 4 and their dog is number 4. They're 4 and their dog is number 5. Sorry, they are 3 and their dog is number 4. And some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. And guessing at the unknown. What the heck? Remember, he just said at the unknown. Do you see the word unknown? In case you are blind. Guessing at the unknown. And they will say 7 and their dog is mean number and their dog is number 8. Do you remember he just said guessing at the unknown? But the question is about the unknown, how many there are? Did Allah give us the number? No. But look what happened. Not only that, the dummy Muhammad, he just said here guessing at the unknown, and then he said, say, Allah told him, say, my Lord know best their number. Like what? And none know them except a few. Like what the heck? I thought it's unknown. But now we have Allah and a few. Okay. But this is not really the only problem in this chapter. We are talking about the reading of the Quran. I'm just showing you an example of the stupidity. You know the word kalb. Kalbahum. Don't you notice here that there is something wrong? Islam hates dogs. Islam considers that if you have a dog with you, Allah will curse you. Islam considers that dogs are dirty, filthy. Islam considers that dogs are the most disgusting creatures. Muhammad even he ordered to kill all dogs. He have a phobia from the dogs because I believe because he's evil, and he knew that dogs can sense his evil. You know, dogs, they have a special sense which nobody can have. They can feel you. So Muhammad he ordered to kill all the dogs, and then suddenly we find in the Quran a story which is copied from a Christian person who his name is Yaqub, who wrote this story in Syria for the youth of the Christians to tell them have faith. They are discriminating us now, tomorrow we will be victorious. It's a fiction story. Muhammad, he took it, he put it in the Quran. Now those people who they are in the cave, are going to sleep. And they have a dog, and this dog, he opened his 2 arms. Why he opened his 2 arms? And since when dogs have arms? In Arabic, zira'a is a word used for a human being. This is not for animals. Animals don't have zira'a. So now those people are inside the cave, laying down, and they will sleep for 300 years some. You will think that they are awake, but they were asleep, which means their eyes is open. Very weird. and we turn them their right and their left aside. Muslims, they say this is a miracle because if you lay down in one side, you will get hurt, which is very stupid. I mean, this is Allah. If Allah, He cannot keep you in one position, He have to flip you like a barbecue to avoid damage. That means He is not God. You know what I mean? If God, He said, okay, sleep for 1,000,000 years, and you will be fine when you wake up, you will be fine when you wake up. I do not need to flip them. So Allah, He go there and He flip them. And as you see, it says, and we turn them on their right, and on their left side. So we flip them. And their dog stretching forth his two forelegs. The Quran doesn't say that. The Quran says, ذِرَاعَيْهِ, his two arms. Muhammad the fool, he took the word كَالِئَهُمْ, he make it كَلْبَهُمْ. كَالِئَهُمْ is their provider, their protector, and that is supposedly from the oldest story, an angel. And what this story is about, which make a lot of sense now, not with Muhammad, that there's an angel who opened his arms in front of the cave so the army of the king cannot get in. Because dog cannot stop an army. Remember, those are people running away from a king. He have a powerful army. He sent his army to kill them. So you put a dog in the front of the cave, he will bring them you because he will park. Without the dog is even better. So the dog, he opened his arm to protect them. But this was an angel. So the original word is كَالِئَهُمْ, not كَلْبَهُمْ. And this is an Aramaic word. كَالِئَهُمْ means provider, protector, the one who, give them their needs. There's God, He sent a guardian over them. This is as simple as that. Muhammad, he made it a dog. And this is coming from the Syriac language story. Muhammad, he liked it. He put it in his Quran. And he claimed that this one who sent him that is God. Is that a different reading, or this is a different story, or this is different fabrication, or this is what they call it, like when you steal the writing of somebody else and you add your own words and you make it to look like your own? And the Quran said that Allah is telling Muhammad stories which nobody knows. When this story is very famous, everybody knows about it. Is that a different reading, or this is what caused the angel to become a dog? No, this is not different reading. This is different, an additional lie of Muhammad. We can go and we can make a special study about how many verses in the Quran they have different meaning, totally different meaning, which can make things upside down. But all of what we know, that if God, he need to send a book, and this God is not capable to make his book clear from making one book, that God cannot be God. If we go only with the reasoning of Muhammad, saying that my people are not capable of doing it, Muhammad is confirming that Allah do not have the ability to make a book which the Muslims can handle. Are you getting my point? And if Allah, and He is God, and He is Almighty, and He is the best writer in the world, He cannot make a book, one book, to make it clear for the Arab, who they are a small tribe of Muhammad around him. How He can make His book clear to someone who is in Pakistan or somebody in Russia or Germany? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's okay. He was posting Android. He was posting in Arabic at the verse. He's not doing anything wrong. It's all right. Why Allah did not send 7 Gospels to Jesus? Any Muslim can answer? And as long one Quran is not capable, that means you Muslim, you should recite the 7 Quran, not one. Where are they? Oh, by the way, a Muslim, he made a comment. Let me see the he gave me a comment. Mr. Forgiving, he said, I also laugh louder on the blunder of nonsense of CP. So I answered him, speaking about me speaking nonsense, I said to Forgiving, true, because I am Allah and I promise you an endless penis. I mean, look at the idiots and look at those people who cannot see. I mean, I am the one who make no sense, but I'm not the one who promised you endless penis. Endless penis will lead you to endless stupidity because you can't even walk with it. And what you will do with this endless penis? And then, after he said that to him, he said to me, shame on you. Like, what the heck? I'm just quoting for you what your prophet said. So Allah, He sent 7 Quran, and yet He could not explain to you what He's saying. Now He sent hadith. And in the hadith it says, all the garbage. So Allah, He is, after the 7 Quran, still the Quran is missing a lot, because 90% or even 95% of Islam is in the hadith, not in the Quran. And actually, you believe it or not, hadith abrogate the Quran. Can you believe it? Hadith, which is nothing but the speech of Muhammad, suddenly it became more powerful than Allah's words. So as an example, the Muslim Sunni, they say that the Prophet, he forbid the muta, but the Quran muta verse is there. Was Allah capable of making a new verse to say, oh, don't do muta? Is the hadith to complete what was short in the Quran? Obviously. The Quran just an empty book. I mean, who care about those 7 people that slept in the cave with their dog or with their angel? Who care about the ant who heard Sulaiman and you know, hide because Sulaiman is going to crush you? Who care for this? All of Islam is in the hadith. The Quran is nothing but a book of stupidity. There's a chapter in the Quran, it's called the chapter of An-Naml. Let us go there. I mean, you read the Quran, you think you are like going to the zoo. Chapter of the, it's like furniture and animals. The chair chapter, the spider chapter, the elephant chapter, the ant chapter, you name it. the cow chapter. Until brother Suleiman, we gave him army, mobilize his troop. Okay, what his troop is? Birds, and what? And what? Look at the translation, it says spirit. What spirit? Genie are not spirit, you liar. Genie and men and birds. Who cares for this story? You know, regardless if it's true or not. Obviously, it's just not even for good for kids. This is something the Jewish people, they teach them to their children. Muhammad, he took it to the Quran. The Jewish, they tell stories to their children before they sleep. Suleiman, he have a ring, he controlled the world, he was a great king, blah, 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 blah. He have a flying horse. Muhammad, he took it, he put it in the hadith. So Allah, he provides Suleiman with army, very powerful army, like Hezbollah, full of chicken. Enter when they came upon the valley of the ant. Like is that a state? Is that a California? Have you ever heard of a valley called the Valley of the Ant? Do they have borders there? I mean, do I need a visa to go there? So the guy, he arrived to the Valley of the Ant. If there is a place in this earth do not have ants. Hey Abdul, the one you are moving, stop moving. Is there an ant in your pant? Ants is everywhere. What Valley of the Ant? He arrived to the Valley of the Ant, and she said, and she said, oh, ants. She said, oh, ants? The ant, she said that? Why? Is she afraid that the cow, they will hear her and they will think she is speaking to them? Why she said, oh, ants? I mean, just think about the word one by one. Most of people, they don't do that. Oh, ants. Okay, she is an ant speaking to the ant. Why she is saying, oh, ants? Is she afraid that the bees will hear it? And they will think we are talking about them? Oh, ants. Okay, go to your nest. Lest Suleiman and his troops will crush you without noticing. Like what? Look at the wisdom. And then Suleiman, he laughed at her words. Look at the word words. Have you ever heard of a stupid religion more than this? The ant, she was speaking words. And the ant, she said Suleiman. How the ant, she knew his name? Do you think she have an app or she have Facebook? I mean, okay, I got it. She is an ant. And this ant, she is in the valley. And now the ant spoke to the ant. But how in the world the ant, she knew the name of Suleiman? And she told him, Suleiman. And all the ants like, oh, Suleiman is coming. Oh, he's famous, you know, he's a superstar on TV. He was an American Idol. Look how famous Suleiman is, to the point all the ants, they knew him. Not like me. I mean, there's no ant knew about me. So Suleiman, he heard her words. And Suleiman, he said, thank you, Allah. Thank you, Allah. Like, hold on, what do you mean, thank you, Allah? Allah, he taught Suleiman the language of the birds. Not the language of the ants. So how Allah, he taught him the language of the birds, and now Suleiman is understanding the language of the ants. Do you see it? Thank you, Allah. And Allah and Suleiman succeed David. He said, oh people, we were taught the language of the birds. Okay. So now you've been taught the language of the birds, and now you understand the ants. And by the way, the ants are deaf and mute. They don't talk, and they don't have words. They don't have tongue. The ant, they communicate like all creatures. They have the language, yes. But their language is not by words. They vibrate or chemical. That's it. They don't have singing and So the Quran is busy telling us fiction, stupid stories, and then we find that Islam is in the Hadith. So what the Quran for? Allah, He sent the Quran in 7 dialects to make us understand this. Brother and sister, other example, Allah, He sent the Quran in 7 dialects. If you open chapter of the mill and you try to read the verse of the mill, you will find that very hard to read the verse of the mill. Because I can ask why it's very hard to understand the chapter of the mill. First of all, it's very complicated. The ant, she said to the other ant, hide, otherwise Suleiman will crush you. This is complicated. Exactly. And I'll explain to you. First of all, in order to understand the Naml, within the ant, you have to be an ant. Look, what the heck? I have to be an ant in order to understand the ant? So, did Allah send these verses for the ant or for us? Question, Prince. Allah is in the Quran for everybody, including the ant. And I got you birthday. I was wondering why all this drama about the ant. And by the way, this ant is divorced or say single. Question, Prince. Allah don't share personal information. What the heck? So the Quran is amazing, the Quran is so good, the Quran, etc. And look at this. And not only that, they say to you the Quran, nobody can make Quran. But all of this in front of us is the ant talking. The Quran making, the ant is making Quran. Who is the one who says, "Oh ant, go into your nest, lest Solomon and his troops crush you without noticing"? Who said that? The ant. So Allah made Quran, or the ant is making Quran now? Brother, nobody can make Quran like Allah. And then we find the ant is making Quran. Mr. Mahdi, he said, the donkey is in the Bible speak. My friend, if you read the Bible, it says that God, He made a sound come from his voice. The donkey is not talking. However, I can show you the hadith of your prophet speaking to his prophet, his donkey, his name is Ya'fur, and he asked him, do you like females? So look what the Muslim they do, because they are ignorant of their religion. Our Bible doesn't say the donkey is speaking, go and read the verses, and people will laugh at you. While your prophet, he said that when he asked his donkey, and his name is Ya'fur, who are you? He told him that my name is Ya'fur, the son of etc., the son of etc., and he was speaking Arabic. And then your prophet, he asked him a very important question. He said to him, do you like female? The guy, the donkey, he was a homosexual. He said no. And if you don't believe me, actually, I have a cartoon made by me about your prophet about it. You can search it. Muhammad and his donkey Ya'fur. I forgot the name of the video. This is what happened always to the Muslims. They make fun of you at something they have. We don't. Welcome to the Abdulism. So Allah, He have time to tell us about a stupid ant speaking to the other ant, and Suleiman is smiling, and then Suleiman, he go and check his chicken, and he find that the hudhud is not there. Like, what the heck? And then he inspected the birds and said, why do I not see the hoopoe? Like, what? The hoopoe? The hoopoe is not there? I mean, how in the world you accept to be a king after this day, Solomon? One of your birds, he went to vacation without telling you. I mean, do you see the news? You are sitting in your bedroom, and then you see breaking news. Flash. Hold on, let me make one. Yeah, flashing news, hold on. Oh boy. Announcement. Well, we can have announcement. Hold on. We have to give you a flash news now. You like it, you don't like it, I mean, what we can do. Flash news. Okay, hold on. right. We will say here the flash news. Okay, hold on. All right. Flash news, takbir. Here we go. Let us put it in the as green, the flash news. No, that this one. Hold on. No, wrong flash news. This one. No, not this one. Hold on. Hold on. I have too many news here. This is a flashy news. Yeah. So flash news. Okay, brother, hit the bomb there. Flash news, brother. Okay, this one. Yeah, this one. All right, here we go. King Solomon did not find the hubub. Did you see the flash news? How in the world such a thing happened, brother? I mean, this is something I don't accept, really. I mean, this is really not nice. You are a hupu in the kingdom of Sulaiman, and the king, he gave you a command. You are a general. And then you go vacation to the beach without telling Solomon. But just to tell you how the story works. Let us search first for this bird so I can show you why this religion is a joke. Because maybe some of you do not know how this bird looks like. This is why Muhammad, he made the bird general in the army of Sulaiman. You see, he's a Roman general. Look at this. Can't you tell? Like, are you ignorant or what? This guy is born to be a general in the Roman army. So the King Solomon, who had a flying carpet fit for 600,000 chair, and all his equipment and his kingdom and kingship and soldiers and army from chicken and birds and blah, 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 and genie can fly in the top of it. This is the biggest flying carpet in the world. He have a general for the army of the birds, and this is him. This is the book which the Muslim, they need 7 Quran in order to be capable of it. My friends, if this is not a stupid, you tell me who is the stupid. If this is not, I mean, this is the, okay, nobody can make Quran, but the one is talking is Solomon, is the ant. Look, the hippo is making Quran. He said, I found the women ruling over them. She was given of everything, and she has magnificent throne. Look, this is turning to be, he's doing spying. He's working for the CIA. So my friend, if you did not convert to Islam yet, you better take your conversion immediately. First, Islam does not speak nonsense. So when Allah, he says he will make your index penis so long, he have a purpose for you. Think about it. He will use it for a pipeline between Russia and America for gas in the future. And even between galaxies. If you do not convert to Islam yet, you don't know what are you missing. Allah, he need to make 7 Quran in order to understand how the breast of the women, they will look like when Allah, he gave us those breasts. I cannot wait to be a Muslim. The Muslim, they say, Christian prince is jealous Abdul, all what it takes is to say one sentence and I will get all of this. And look at the translation here. And splendid spouses will match. Where is the breast? Look at this translation here. The breast is gone. We change the translator just to show you how they fabricate those Muslims. You cannot trust their translation ever. Look, before we change, look at this. Do you see anything here about the breast? Nothing. Okay, I will change the translator. Like what? So I need 7 Quran in order, and 7 reading in order to understand how big those boobs. You know what? If I am Allah, I will make a billion Quran about this, because this will be the best sell book ever. Guys, I don't know. I don't like to see this verse. You know, I'm single. I mean, I hope you understand the situation here. Oh boy. Valabatatos, women of equal. Well, you know, this. I mean, even this word is really hard for me to pronounce. I need like a week to pronounce it. But I think it's long, so long because they are so big too. So we need 7 Quran to understand this garbage. I mean, what is this? I will give you bracelet from gold. Like, what the heck? Why a man want to wear a bracelet of gold in his hand? What kind of a man he wear it in his hand? He's trying to be pretty. And not to forget to mention, sometimes the Quran promises you bracelet from gold, and sometimes it is from silver. Depend. So in chapter 18, verse number 31, Allah, He promised you bracelet from gold. In chapter 76, 21, Allah forgot what He promised them. The silver is the bracelet color and the material. So read with me here. And for them will be garden, eternity beneath them, or the river flow. Okay, and then they will be adorned therein with the bracelet of gold. Okay, take a note. In the heaven of Allah, Abdul, you will have a bracelet of gold in your hand. Okay, we go to a different verse. Just a few verses after 76:21. Like, what happened? Do you think Allah is out of gold, so He decided to spread silver after that? Is the bracelet from gold or from silver? This is the Quran. And when somebody he says like he's a Western, he convert to Islam, I don't feel sorry for anyone. I told you that before. But I ask always myself, how stupid a human being to follow such a stupid book. I mean, this is telling me that you have really a mental problem. Literally.